I'm not okay. Ever since I came back home from Japan.
Oh my god. It's good to be back home.
And why isn't this everywhere?
Bringing us here so I can eat this. Amen.
I'm not ready. I'm just stressed. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
みんなこんばんは。通訳一兵です。今の人、日本のコンビニのせいでああなってるんだよ。コンビニだよ。嘘でしょって思うよね。僕も思った。でも調べたら、同じようになってる外国人がめちゃくちゃいるんだよ。なんで日本のコンビニが人生を壊すのか、順番に見ていくから。最初はさ、子供の頃からコンビニが心の拠り所だったっていうアメリカ人なんだけど。
Today I'm trying the craziest snacks I could find at a 7-Eleven in Japan. Growing up, 7-Eleven was like my comfort place. If I was ever going through a hard time or I needed something to just like pick me up, I knew there was a bag of Doritos on a shelf at a 7-Eleven right near me. But man, if I had a 7-Eleven that was Japanese growing up, I probably would have never been sad and probably like 200 pounds heavier. Walking around this place, it looks like a normal 7-Eleven, but they serve a lot of fresh meals like ramen, sushi, sandwiches, and there's a ton of different types of meals. It's not just taquitos or slices of pizza that have been sitting on the counter for 3 days straight. No, these are like actual foods that they prepare. Anyways, I grabbed a few items and I brought them back home to try. The first thing I had to try was an egg sandwich because I heard these were like incredible and I just wanted to see it for myself. So I got a chicken teriyaki egg sandwich and honestly, this is probably the best thing I've ever had from a convenience store in my entire life. 10 out of 10.
コメント欄にこんなのがあったんだけどさ。
アメリカのセブンイレブンはトイレを借りに行く場所。日本のセブンイレブンは人生の質を上げに行く場所。
帰国して最初にアメリカのセブンイレブン入った時、ガソリンスタンドの売店に来たのかと思った。
ガソリンスタンドの売店って、でもね、実際にそのレベルで衝撃を受けてる外国人がいるんだよ。
What the fuck is going on? Hot teas.
ホットドリンクで絶句してる人もいるからね。海外のコンビニには来れないんだよ。ホットのお茶がそのまま棚に並んでるとか、向こうの人からしたら意味わからないんだよね。で、実際に食べてみた人の反応がこれ。イギリスから来たこの人、卵サンドなんて別に好きじゃないって言いながらコンビニの前に立ってるんだけど。
Trying the viral fluffy egg sandwich from 7-Eleven. Okay, so I just walked past 7-Eleven and apparently this is going really viral. It's the fluffy egg sandwich, but let's try it and see if it's actually worth it. Don't even like egg that much, so I'm a little bit worried, but it could change my mind on egg. How do I even... Ooh. It smells so eggy. Alright, here it goes. Oh my god, that literally tastes so good. What? The egg's great, and the bread is so fluffy, it's like melting in my mouth. Oh my god, I'm genuinely so impressed by this. You'll never catch me in London eating an egg sandwich. It tastes so good. I can't even lie, I'm rating the viral egg sandwich a solid 10 out of 10. It's the best sandwich I've ever eaten in my life.
この動画のコメント欄がまたすごくてさ。
俺も日本で食べた時、たった250円のサンドイッチに人生観変えられた。
帰国して3ヶ月、毎週末卵サンドの夢を見る。これは病気。
これは病気。で、たった250円だよ。でもね、食べ物だけじゃないんだよ。これ見て。
So I just found out that Japanese convenience stores have this little pull tab in the fridge, so you don't have to reach in. You just pull and it slides the food right to you. How did I never notice this before? And why isn't this everywhere?
ちょっとこのコメント見て。
日本人の妻に見せたら、知ってるけど、何が珍しいのって真顔で言われた。
イギリスのコンビニで働いてるけど、うちの冷蔵庫は全体重かけないと開かない。
何が珍しいのって、いや僕も同じこと思ってたからね。食べ物もシステムもやばい。で、ここからが本当のコンビニ沼の始まりだから、一回ハマったらもう終わりだよ。まずこの人なんだけどさ、セブンイレブンの卵サンドとファミマのファミチキを合体させるっていう、禁断の裏技をやってるんだよね。
This is what I came for. 7-Eleven egg sandwich with Fami cheeky. This Family Mart fried chicken. So 2 different convenience stores, okay? Right, here we go. This is the hack, y'all. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Okay, you open this. You take the 7-Eleven sandwich. And actually, some people double it and like make it a double decker, but I'm gonna save one for Alyssa, of course. So I'm gonna open this up and just put the chicken up in there. Oh! Okay, Lord, thank you so much for bringing us here so I can eat this. Amen. Oh my god. Okay. The bread did get stuck on the roof of my mouth for a little bit, but the best bite ever. Oh my god. No, I'm not even being dramatic. This is the best thing I've had in my life.
同じことやった。食べた後5分間黙った。
フィリピンのセブンにもチキンあるけど、比べるのが申し訳ない。
無神論者だけどこのサンドイッチには祈る。大げさじゃない。私もおにぎりで泣いて夫に電話した。
無神論者だけどこのサンドイッチには祈る。で、帰国して2日でファミチキを買いに走ってるのがこの人。
I've been back in Japan for 2 days and I've not had a Fami Chiki yet, so let's go fix that. Fami Chiki, お願いします。It's easy as that, people. It's been a while, my old friends. I have a spot to eat this. Fami Chiki, Fami Chiki. So people usually open it from the top. There's actually a little bit here that's meant to peel apart like this, so you can hold it like it's neat. Itadakimasu. Oh, baby. This keeps me back. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. And if you were silly like me, and you take out the packet and get grease in your hands, they give you a little oshiburi. Tiny little wet napkin. Japan. Land of convenience. Fami Chiki done. We back, baby. ごちそうさまでした。またね。
着陸5分でファミチキ買った。
アメリカのフライドチキンが全部偽物に感じる。ファミチキに謝れ。
袋の開け方。日本に5年住んでて初めて知った。5年返せ。
5年返せって、僕なんて何十年もファミチキ食べてるのに1回も気づいてなかったからね。何十年返してほしいんだけど。で、このファミチキとナナチキ、どっちがうまいと真剣に検証してる外国人がいるんだけどさ。
Which legendary Japanese chicken is better? Fami Chiki from Family Mart or Nana Chiki from 7-Eleven? Well, luckily you don't have to stay up all night wondering. Your resident food trier in Japan is on the case. The classic Fami Chiki comes in at 220 yen after tax, but they didn't have automatic doors. Next up, I moonwalked to 7-Eleven. Much better assortment of fried things. 240.84 yen, whatever that means. Bonus points for automatic doors. The two fried chicken titans of Japan, in an all-out war on this white park table. Fami Chiki definitely has some style to its package, as well as the best slogan of all time. I am chicken. Me too, Fami Chiki. Me too. It has a heavily seasoned crust, but it's not as crispy or crunchy. It's actually a little bit soft. The chicken is ultra juicy, but I think this is more grease than whatever chicken juice is. We're gonna be split here because that's either disgusting or delicious. 7-Eleven's packaging is much less inspired. I ran into Ezekiel and it was nice catching up with him until we both slowly realized that I was eating chicken, so he ran away. Nana Chiki looks worse, but in a good way. It looks much less processed and more like what it is, a chunk of fried chicken. Not as juicy as the Fami Chiki, but this feels more real to me. Not to mention the breading is properly crispy and slightly spicy. This might make some of you upset, but Nana Chiki is the clear winner for me.
で、このコメント。
ニューヨークでレストランやってるけど正直にファミチキに勝てるフライドチキンを俺は作れない。
この議論でルームメイトと絶交した。
プロのシェフが200円のコンビニチキンに8機あげてるんだよ。みんなどっち派？僕はファミチキ派だけど7チキも気になってきた。ここからはさ、なんで日本のコンビニだけこんなに違うのって話。アメリカのセブンイレブンと日本のセブンイレブン、同じ名前なのに全然違う理由を解説してくれてる人がいるんだけど。
If you've ever walked into a 7-Eleven in the US and felt disappointed, this is why Japan feels completely different. Even though it looks the same, 7-Eleven Japan is not run by the American company. It's operated by a Japanese corporation that's rebuilt the system from the ground up. Japan has over 21,000 7-Elevens. That's more than the entire United States. And that's also why you'll often find it really close by to each other. This took me 3 minutes to get to. Fresh food is delivered multiple times a day, and every item shows exactly when it was made, not just when it expires. The food here is designed to be reheated perfectly. The microwave isn't an option. It's part of the system.
This is not just convenience store food anymore. This is a real quality meal that you pick up after a long day of work or on your way to work.
And that's why it tastes like something made for you 5 minutes ago, not something that's been sitting around all day. Same logo, but a completely different system.
28年アメリカに住んでて、セブンイレブンが日本の会社だって今知った。俺の人生は嘘だった。
エンジニアだけど、日本のコンビニは UX デザインの教科書だと思う。
同じロゴ、別のシステム、日本とそれ以外を完璧に表してる。
エンジニアが 教科書で、そしてね、食べ物だけじゃないんだよ。次の人、コンビニでまさかのものを買ってるんだけど。
I bet you didn't know that you can buy an entire outfit at a Japanese convenience store.
Yes, you heard that right. And I'm going to prove it to you by stopping by a Family Mart in Japan and buying an entire outfit. I'm sure you've heard about their famous Family Mart socks, but do you know that there's actually a lot more that they have to offer clothing-wise? They've got everything from hats, jackets, tote bags, and yes, even shoes. Out of the many options they had, it was really hard to actually put together an outfit, but then I stopped by another Family Mart and saw this shirt. Now that we got all the goods, it's time for me to try everything on. Here's the before and after. So what do you guys think? Do you vibe with it? I mean, considering this all came from a convenience store, I think it's pretty impressive. Oh, and for 10,000 Japanese yen, I was able to make not one, but 2 different outfits. So next time you have an accident, just know Family Mart's got your back.
東京でスーツケース壊れた。ファミマで下着からジャケットまで揃えた。人生救われた。
パリでファッションの仕事してるけど、このコンビニコーデ、うちの近所のザラよりまとまってる。
パリのファッション業界の人に言われたらもう、食べ物だけじゃないんだよ。日本のコンビニは、ここまでは楽しい話だったでしょ。でもね、日本のコンビニを知ってしまった人たちには、その後があるんだよ。まずこの人、卵サンドが好きすぎて、12時間のフライトで持ち帰る方法を研究してるんだよね。
If you love Japanese egg sandals as much as I do, I just discovered the best hack to take them home. I used to put it in a cooler bag with ice packs to take it back on my 12-hour flight, but Daily Yamazaki, which is a smaller convenience store chain in Tokyo, actually sells shelf-stable versions or lunch packs. They last a couple days, so I would buy it on your last day and...
Okay, this looks like Uncrustables. So weird that it doesn't need to be refrigerated. This is as good as the convenient ones, and taking this home so you can have your friends and family enjoy, this is a game changer.
I'm shocked. This tastes exactly the same, but smaller portions, and thank me later.
これさ、嘘みたいだけどコメント見てよ。
新鋭だけど、成田発の便で保冷バッグから卵サンド出す乗客、週3回は見る。
再現100回失敗した。パンが違う。卵が違う。空気が違う。全部違う。
空気が違う。って、もう言い訳の領域だよね。でも気持ちはわかるんだよ。そしてね、この中毒がもっと深刻になった人がいるんだよ。
Japan completely ruined convenience stores for me forever, and the best thing I ate was not what I expected. Everything is engineered so that you don't even have to think. Portion sizes are made for you, ice is pre-packaged, vegetables sold by the cup, and onigiri everywhere. It would literally be okay if you left your brain at home for the day. I start by grabbing katsu curry, which if I eat this blindfolded, I will not be able to tell you that it's microwaved. For a snack, I tried the famous egg salad sando, and to be honest, all I can say is yes! And for dessert, it may sound weird to you, but I had a sweet potato smoothie. What? I really thought I was gonna hate it at first, but... yes! Japan is making having a smooth brain trendy. That's why...
ADHD 持ち、日本のコンビニだけは何も考えなくてよかった。帰国してスーパーで30分固まった。
3人の子持ち、日本出張のコンビニ飯が人生最高の食事だった。妻には言えない。
妻には言えない。って、わかるよ、その気持ち。僕は言う相手もいないけどね。でもこの人はまだ楽しんでる段階なんだよ。次の人はさ、帰国してからが本当にきつかったみたいで。
I'm not okay. Ever since I came back home from Japan, I have not been okay.And some of that can probably be attributed to the seasonal depressives. It's probably a large part of it, actually, but I don't know, I'm just stressed out. Like, my partner and I were going to get dinner later tonight at this restaurant, and I looked at the menu, and I looked at the menu prices, and I was like, this is stressing me the fuck out. And I have to tip. You don't tip in Japan.You don't tip in most places that are not the US. And I'm also just thinking about how subpar the food probably is going to be relative to the amount of money that we're paying. I'm not ready. I'm just stressed. I'm just stressed. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
大丈夫じゃない。何回も言ってるんだよ。本当に辛そうで。
日本のコンビニ飯、こっちの30ドルのレストラン、マジでおかしい。
兄弟、心の底からそう感じたよ。
帰国して1ヶ月泣いた。大げさじゃない。日本ロスは本物。
日本ロスは本物。この現象、実は科学的に説明がつくんだよね。この人によると、旅行者の30、70% が大きな旅行の後に精神的な落ち込みを経験するらしいんだよね。旅行中はドーパミンが出まくってるから、帰国した瞬間に急降下するんだって。で、 面白いのがここからなんだけど。
There's now a modern-day urban legend about Fuji-san. It's also called the curse of Fuji. This curse is what people are using to explain the phenomenon of needing to make a return trip to Japan. And that need will never go away unless you climb Mount Fuji. I've gone on multiple vacations that are not in Japan, and every single time that I come back, I never experience a post-trip depression quite like whenever I return from Japan.
で、この呪い、ガチの人がいるんだよ。
セラピストだけど、日本の恋しいラシスの患者がいる。冗談じゃなくて。
富士山登ったのに解けなかった3回目の旅行を予約中。
3回鬱になったから引っ越した一番安い治療法。
治療法が移住って、嫌でも僕も外国に住んでたら多分同じことしてるよ。コンビニも自販機も電車も全部当たり前すぎて気づかないんだよね。当たり前じゃなかったんだよ。ここまで聞いて、コンビニってすごいんだなって思ったでしょ。でもね、まだ終わりじゃないんだよ。日本のコンビニは美味しいだけじゃなかった。次はさ、渋谷であった信じられない話なんだけど。
Being depressed in Japan can get you free food? Why, yes. Yes, it can. At this pop-up in Shibuya, Mizcon is trying to cure your seasonal depression with a free hot pot. All you have to do is write on a card a small failure, then you'll get an option to choose from 3 different hot pot flavors. Then you'll have to complete a survey saying whether you're happy or sad after you finish your meal. If you post on Instagram or Twitter using their special hashtag, you'll get an option to receive free goodies. Overall, I enjoyed my experience because who doesn't like free food?
日本は大丈夫って聞かない。黙って温かいものを差し出す。
一人旅で日本のコンビニ店員にありがとうございますって言われただけで泣きそうになった。温かさに飢えてたんだと思う。
で、この温かさはコンビニの仕組みにもあるんだよ。最後にこれだけは見てほしい。
If you ever feel like you're being followed in Japan, visit one of these stores because it might just save your life.
You see, in the early 2000s, Japan witnessed a concerning rise in violent crime. And after a number of high-profile cases involving women being stalked and children attacked on the way to school, Japanese authorities tried something crazy.
They realized that these convenience stores are everywhere here, and they often even outnumber police stations and boxes. They're also bright, full of cameras, open 24/7, and they always have at least one member of staff on duty.
So, in 2005, they launched an official nationwide crime prevention partnership with these stores. From that day on, they would act as a safe station for women, children, or anyone who feels like they're in danger. And in just 1 year after launching, the results were staggering. More than 13,000 women took refuge in a convenience store. Around 6,000 lost children found help here, and about 12,000 elderly people were reunited with loved ones after wandering away from home.
And now, over a decade later, more than 50,000 stores participate as safety stations, including 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Lawson's, and that covers a staggering 99% of stores nationwide. So, make sure to share this video with someone visiting Japan because who knows, it might just save their life.
新聞マサで日本に住んでる。夜遅く子供と歩くとき、コンビニの明かりが見えるとホッとする。あれは安全の光。
認知症の祖父がコンビニに保護されました。店員さんが温かいお茶を出して落ち着くまでずっとそばにいてくれた。
ファミチキが美味しいとか、卵サンドが最高とか、そういう話をしてたのに、1万3000人の女性がコンビニに逃げ込んで、6000人の迷子が助けられて、1万2000人のじいちゃんおばあちゃんが家族に会えたんだよ。コンビニだよ。250円のファミチキに人生を壊されて、卵サンドを12時間かけて持ち帰って、帰国してメニュー見ただけで、大丈夫じゃないってなって、最後には命まで救ってた。コンビニだよ。みんなはどう？日本のコンビニで壊された経験ある？コメントで教えてよ。僕なんて40年間プルタブにも袋の開け方にも気づかなかったからね。まあいいんだけどね。次も見逃したくないって人はチャンネル登録ポチッとしてくれると嬉しいです。